Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So I got my widening kit in today. Thought I'd do a how-to video on how to install these suckers. So I'll do, I don't know, maybe one, maybe two of them, and then I'll do the rest off camera and show you what it looks like all assembled. So we won't be able to use the stock nuts anymore. They're going to be kind of useless to us. And we're going to be getting an extra 4 millimeters per side all the way around, which will be really great. There we go. Now I got a real knife. So I got these beadlock rims in that I ordered from Bang Good, and the dishes on them on the inside are just enough that they rub on these screws on the top on the back portal axles. On the fronts they're fine, no problems, but if you're going to widen your truck, you widen it all the way, you don't just do one. So we got to find the right tool here. That one. I should have done this one. Other end. These pins go all the way through. Yeah, looks like that's our magic one. Now I'm going to check the pin lengths here. Well, it looks like they're going to be about the same, so just take these ones and slide them right back in where they come from. Okay, so get that off. Now you notice even on your stock ones you got this little ridge up in here. Well, you got to put the new ones on the same way. So we're going to clean the junk out of here, and our threaded end should be on top. That right there, and now we got a different size tool. Okay, so now take one of our new bead locks. Wow, lots of space. That's going to be great. So now the next stage on this is you've got a new nut which goes on the inside, but you also got these new rings, and these are metal rings, and you got a lock washer. So you've got to assemble all this stuff like so. And these go right in. Just like this. There we go, there's one. So, let me turn this on an angle, see if maybe this helps you guys see a bit better. I'm going to zoom in on this area for you. You can get these things up to pretty long lengths if you want to, especially if you want to do, what do you call it, if you're going to mod for like dually tires type of thing, you can get some pretty wide widener kits. Threaded on top. This one. I actually was going to go for the 8mm, but I'm glad I actually went 9 in the end, because 9 seems to be just perfect. And you want to make sure these are snug. You don't want them backing out and losing the pins. Now if you were to take an original stock tire, I wonder how that would work out. And see, you wouldn't have really any real... Well, let's try it and see how much meat we can actually grab. Yeah, see, you're still going to be shy at least a good millimeter of coming through. So, you're definitely not reusing factory nuts. So again, we take one of these nuts, one of these metal collars, and a lock washer, and we assemble like so. Grab a wheel. If you ever bugger up one of these lock washers, they are a very common lock washer at the hardware stores. So that's not a problem getting replacement lock washers. You know what, let's just do the other two. I'm curious to see what it all looks like, and I'd be showing you anyhow, so let's just get the other two done on this thing. It doesn't really take that long, you know. It's pretty quick. Now I do have a bin right now where I'm putting all of my TRX4 parts into. So this way I can keep things nicely organized. Get some of this sand off of here. Like I said, for some reason I had no problems with the front portal axles, but just the rears, so I had to get the kit, which is fine. A little wider stance is going to give you more stability too. I believe I mentioned this in another video too about that, because even 4mm extra in the real world scale comparison, that's a huge difference in width. So on this it's going to be really nice for if you're going sideways, you know, on a rock, you're going to have that much more stability that you didn't have before. So, great little bonus there. Now when we're done this, I'm going to actually throw the body on too. So I want to see what the difference is going to be in that way as well. Why is this giving me a hard time with this one? Oh. There we go. Just had to get the balancing point. Like I said, you want these on there rather tight because you don't want them to back off on you. Turn. So the Allen screwdriver I'm using for the stock screws here on these hubs is a 1.5, and these ones for the wideners is a 2.0. So that's metric stuff. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of them all together. Nuts. Clean that out a little bit. This one goes on. Like so. Oh, thread's up. Yep, threaded side is up. So this really didn't take all that long to do. Some people don't know how to do this, or, you know. There we go. Okay, that's on. Just double check this a bit. Oh yeah, that's good and tight. At least these aren't directional tires. Okay, so new nut, lock washer, and collar. Okay, let's see how she looks with the body. Wow, that's nice. Now these tires are a little taller than the factory ones. Not by very much though. It's very minimal amount, so I should still have plenty of clearance. Wow, now that looks really cool. I got to adjust my suspension. I took all the preload off this thing earlier. But yeah, that looks pretty good. That's bottomed right out there. So we're not going to hit anything. Front end, no problem. Oh yeah, we've got just enough clearance for everything. That's cool. That's a little bit wider. That's alright though. That's going to give us a good stable stance, so when we go up, we're also not putting a lot of pressure into the tire. It's actually staying up rather well. These rims, these bead locks, don't have, I call them pisser holes. Okay? Basically, they don't do this. Okay? So when you get weight down on these things, they're not going to flatten out too easy, and you're still going to get all your tread in placement. So it should be interesting to see how good these tires do on the trail. But that's how you install the hub widener kit, and it's really not that difficult, but you do have to make sure that you really tighten those screws up, and you tighten these up like really tight, because you're putting a lock washer in there, because you don't have nylock nuts anymore that you can use. So, but you've got the metal washer, then you've got your lock nut, your lock washer on top of that, and then your nut. So, and the axle is about 1 millimeter in. So, but there's plenty of thread on there, because those collars are pretty deep. So, you know, there's plenty of thread. So you're good to go. That looks really cool. And air-filled tires with foam in them yet too. So, you know, that's going to be really good. I'm really liking that. Should see how they do on the rocks next time we're out. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. Stay tuned. More mod parts are coming in the mail. Should have some more stuff this coming week. I do have a 35-turn RC4W drive motor already here, but I'm waiting for my metal motor mount for it that I ordered, which will be in next week. And then we'll do some more upgrades, because, well, there's more than just that, obviously, that's coming in the mail, but a few things. And we'll just keep going with the upgrades. I also have a rear bumper coming in from Great Hobbies. I found the exact same one as the stock plastic one, but in metal. And we're going to be putting that on here as well, which means I also have to do my modifications for my kill switch, unless I move my kill switch somewhere else, but otherwise my kill switch is it's okay where it is. So anyway, that's it, that's all. Thanks for watching. Hey, let me know what you guys think of this. These are pretty neat. These tires are a little narrower too than the stock ones. Did I catch it? Yep, I caught it. There we go. Not a whole lot difference in width, maybe about 2 millimeters. So, and you know, they're a hairball taller, which is not bad either, and we still have plenty of flex, and we're not gonna run in and scrape our tires apart, which is good. So we're also not gonna scrape fenders, so that's awesome. So catch you on the next one. See ya.